Agreeable to everybody. That was kind of a good time for us to get off camera. I hope that this is still landscape mode, because sometimes that changes as well. So let's go. Let's see how long we can keep this going. You guys okay? Anyone's spirit shot down? No. You still happy? So, Deba, I don't know if you want to take that spot in between Camille and Caroline. Yeah. They're not getting it. Yeah, they got 36 minutes of a live stream, and then we lost it.
They'll improvise the last 24.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I have it.
Because it didn't heat up for you. So it got heated up and then...
And then we lost it.
Yeah.
You think that was it? It's possible. All right, guys, let's try to do our standing postures. You ready? I got you tired out on burp. And let's take some eagles here. We'll flap our wings. We'll inhale and rise all the way up. Beautiful. Identify your right arm and please swing it underneath your left. So right arm comes under, crossing at elbows and wrists, palms together. Pull your arms up and down. Good. Please bend your knees. Let's sit down. We'll take our right leg high up and over the left. So that eagle in nature. Breathe. Holding eagle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Eagle release. Inhale, stretch up nice and tall. Here we go on the left side, guys. That left arm is going to swing underneath the right. Crossing at elbows and wrists. Bend your knees and sit down. Left leg high up and over. Squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. Breathing in, breathing out, finding that beautiful, proud, strong eagle in nature. Good, and then releasing, inhale, arms up high, and exhale, you just want to flap those wings. So, flap the wings. You got it. Placing the weight into your left leg, please bring your right knee up and you'll interlace all 10 fingers 2 inches underneath your right knee. I'd like you to take a standing knee position here, drawing your thigh close to your chest and belly. Use your bicep strength, shoulders draw back, breathe. We're live again. We got one person back on the live stream. Okay, so we learned our lesson. The cameras have to be in the deepest shade, and we may need to move that live stream to 8 a.m. when it's a little cooler than 9 a.m. So stay tuned for that. What I'd like you to do here is take that right leg, please, and hold it with both hands behind your tushy. Okay, so this is a famous quad stretch that all runners do. You point the right knee down, really finding the length in your right thigh, and push your hips forward. And that standing glute, that left glute, right, has to be so strong. Chest lifts, try not to sink forward, shoulders back. Neck is long. This is fantastic. Please transition. Caroline, this is really just for you. Transition to your dancer pose. You're going to keep one hand on that foot and the other arm shoots up. That's it, my love. That's it. Dancer. Now, ideally, the right arm is on the inside, or the right hand is on the inside of that right foot. You rotate the arm outward so it's an inside grip. But if that is not good for your shoulder, then an outside grip is welcomed, okay? Now, this posture is so hard on the grass, to do on the grass, barefoot. And you guys are great. Breathe. Okay, students, dancer release, please. You did great. We'll take the other side, so please, the weight goes into the right leg. And bring your left knee in front of you and grasp it with your interlaced fingers, standing tall. And breathe. And when you feel ready, you'll take it back for that nice quad stretch. So the knee points down and your heel comes toward your hiney. Take some deep breaths. What a crew today. What an absolutely beautiful, beautiful crew I have. I just love our community so much. I love that you're coming back to us.
We love you, Ian.
Well, you know. And when the mood strikes you, please go right into your dancer position. So we learned our lessons. I learned a lot of lessons this week. We were rained out twice. We lost internet on Thursday out here. Today we overheated our phones. So we are learning that life is not perfect, but it's still extraordinary. Every single moment. 2 more breaths in your dancer. Okay, and dancer release. I'd like to take tree pose, and then I'll bring you down to the ground and we'll do some ab work. And pretty much that's going to seal up our class. Tree pose, abs, a couple of deep hip stretches, and shavasana. All right, and remember this afternoon at 4 o'clock, right back out here on the field, Pilates with Cheryl. That will not be broadcast. That's just a in-person class out here. Everyone's welcome. Tree pose. Here we go. Weights in the left leg. Please pick up your right leg. And let's find a beautiful tree. And tree lives anywhere. You know, that right foot can be on your left calf or left thigh. The right foot can even stay grounded on the floor. What's important here is that you don't scatter your energy. And that you just find peace and calm. Start your day with the peace and the calm and go to bed with it at night. Two more breaths in tree. And tree release. Beautifully done, all of you. The other side when you're ready. Take your time. Be sure you're not holding your breath. Let yourself breathe freely. Move as you feel moved to. All right. Releasing your tree when you feel up to it. Take 5 burpees and then lower down to the belly. Does that sound good? Option to do vinyasa instead. If you'd like 5 burpees, here we go. Top of your mat. Inhale, arms up high, stretch. Exhale, forward fold. Hop back, hop forward. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold, back and forth. Up, down, back and forth. 2 more. 1 and 2. And I love you. All right. Ending up with a slow, go Angela, take a slow chaturanga down to the ground, landing on the belly. Deep breath in. You can windshield wiper those legs once you've landed. 1 ear on the ground and face your head in the other direction. Here's a back strengthener, and then we'll roll over and we will conduct abs on our backs. But first, let's take a nice back strengthener here, bending the knees and separating them, please. Feet in the air, arms in goal post. Empty out your body, exhaling. Inhale into skydiver, raising chest and thighs. Good. Exhale, landing, and inhale, skydiving. Good. Take 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Roll on over, my students. Let's get on our backs. Okay. And give yourself a hug. So let's take our thighs to our chest and wrap our arms around our legs. Give yourself a good old squeeze. And here's your exercise. You push your heels up, arms on the floor, and point your toes, flex your feet, and drop your heels 6 inches. Let's point and flex and drop, and point and flex and drop, and point and flex and drop. And keep doing that until your heels are hovering on the floor, over the floor rather. When they're hovering, you can open and close your legs into scissors, if that feels okay. 10, 9, 8. We have horizontal scissors going on. We also have some people doing vertical scissors here. So what suits your body? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bend those knees and give those legs a good old squeeze in. And let's take it again. Heels up in the air, slightly different version this time. Bring your hands behind your head, so at the base of your skull. Splay the elbows apart, and please bring your upper back about 2 inches off the floor if possible. Excellent. So instead of straining the neck, you use your back strength to raise the back. Excellent. That's it, Camille. You got it. And what we're taking here is then pulsing chest toward the thighs. So if you can pulse, keep the thighs where they are, and just pulse your upper body just an inch or 2 closer to your thighs. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. You may want to take a happy baby. You may want to just squeeze those legs closer to you. I got 2 more ab exercises. The next one is with your legs in the air again, please, and hands behind your head. So setting up with the upper back just 2 inches off the floor. Good. And this time vertically scissoring the legs. So we drop the left leg and then raise it, and drop the right leg and raise it. And pulling your belly in and down is going to help this a lot. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And that was absolutely beautiful. Give yourself a hug. Happy baby might feel good. Just so you guys know, when we lose you on Facebook, we do our darndest to get right back up. So stick with us. We lost all of our viewers. We only have 2 people back with us. And, you know, just all you have to do is refresh Facebook. Give us a minute to figure out what's going on. And then refresh your Facebook. And we'll likely be right back up for you. We're building the plane as we're flying it, guys. This is a brand new business for us. Live streaming, outdoors, this is all new. I hope you'll stay for the ride. 1 more ab exercise. Is that right, Deba? 1 more to go. Let's take bicycles. Here we go. Hands behind our head. Now, the ideal bicycle occurs when your knee is right above your hip. It does not draw closer to your chest, okay? Let's take the left elbow to the right knee and drop the left leg. You got this. Beautiful form. Excellent. Taking 25 bicycles for old time's sake. Go your pace. Just count an honest 25. Personally, I love it out here. Baby frogs are hopping. Dragonflies. Everybody joins us out here. There's some baby bunnies. I have baby bunnies in my front yard. I give them all my kale stems. I give them my beet shavings, my carrot shavings. Oh, I just love them. And they're not so little anymore. They're getting kind of plump. Plump bunnies are good. Nice and happy. All right, my loves, give yourself a nice hug. Rock and roll. And I promised you some luscious, deep stretches, and let's get that started. Feet on the floor, please separate them, hips width distance. It's so intoxicating out here that when you start a class, you just want it to last all day long. Yes, is that true? Could you stay here all day? I know. So what you're going to do today, guys, go out for lunch after this and come back at 4 for Cheryl's Pilates. Yep, that's what we'll do. All right. I'd like you to just take a pelvic tilt first. Let's get the vertebra and the abs kind of decompressed here. So point your tailbone away from your belly, and your pubic bone pulls up toward your belly button. Engaging Mula Bandha, the lower core muscles, the upper thighs, engage all that material. And if that feels strong today, then you can proceed to your bridge pose, pushing the bottoms of the feet into the earth, using the backs of your legs, those hamstrings that we stretched early on in class. Use those to help raise your bridge. An option here to stay in a raised bridge or to lower the bridge and then raise it and lower it and raise it and lower it and raise it. And we'll close out this picnic with pigeon on our backs. So gently take your right ankle on your left thigh. You're going to create a nice figure 4 position. And use your hands to gently push that right thigh away from you. So it's expanding on the theme of decompressing the vertebra in the lower back. Yes, that's it. You can use one hand on each thigh. That's brilliant too. And feel that lower back, all those vertebrae that get stacked densely as we sit at our desks zooming on our computers. Well, let's use this opportunity to decompress those vertebrae while gently opening our hips, pushing each thigh away from us. Yeah, I'm going a little over because we lost about 7 minutes when the camera overheated. My apologies. But I'm the first one to admit we're building this plane as we're flying it. Every day we learn something different. And that's okay. Let's switch out our legs. We can't use music on these live broadcasts. Facebook mutes the broadcast if we use anyone's music. This evening on the field, for Pilates, there will be music because we will not be broadcasting. So if you love to high-intensity workouts with music, come on back out at 4 o'clock. Give this half pigeon on the left side a few more breaths. And then please find your favorite position for your final Shavasana. And it could be legs against the wall. It could be waterfall. Let's see. There's the camera. Okay. Let's see. I am so lucky to be able to be out here with these incredible people. Just breathing in nature. Aligning our heartbeats with the beat of the earth and the turning of the earth. Filling our lungs with all this beautiful fresh air. Allow yourself to soften. If there are harsh edges in your thoughts, let those simply dull. Let your chest expand as you breathe in life around you. Okay, guys, as always, thank you for coming to class. You take your Shavasana as long as you wish. We'll be back out here for class today at 4 p.m. and the live broadcast tomorrow, the live stream and the live class on the field at 9 a.m. We're on Victory Field. You can park in Trolley Square. Please pre-register. And we will see you tomorrow. And thanks for putting up with today's snafus, but I think we did okay. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Namaste, everyone. Namaste.